Sooner Scoop HD.
To see, just glad to have him back. Just really, really glad to have him back.
How much has Coach Venables changed since you last worked with him?
There's so many things that he does on the football field, and his passion and desire has been the same. There's a lot of things that we're similar in a lot of ways, and it's just kind of going through spring ball. You go through practice, and then we call the team up, and he's in front of the team, and he's talking to the team, and it's just like, I get it. Yeah, I've been spending an hour over here coaching my guys, and now you're back here coaching the whole team again. So he's special. For you look at head coaches or any coaches. Who's been in the national championship game more than him? Nick Saban. That's it, right? That's it. You look at all the great coaches. To think that we're not going to continue to keep doing what he's been doing, or there's going to be any setback whatsoever, it's going to be a big mistake.
So you talked about Gavin Freeman. I was going to ask you about Drake Stoops. Is there any similarities, kind of their track through their time in college? From the time Gavin got here, Drake got here to now.
I would say there is.
On the same track.
Their work ethic and their mindset. To themselves, very quiet, but the passion of continuing to be better and to work. Try to. In their mindset is try to outwork everybody every single day. So there's a lot of similarities in those two.
When people talk about Drake Stoops' toughness, I've never heard you, I've never asked you the question, but can you talk about that?
Well, he's consistent. You know what you're going to get out of him. And our whole team does. And you can ask any of our players, any of our coaches, who you want out there in certain situations, and they'll, his name's going to be one of them.
Cale, what are the biggest things that you need to get done between now and the first game, either for you or as you see the team?
Well, I want to see the competition. I want to see people that are clear cut and define. Okay, who's going to be the guys? Because our depth in the wide receiver room has gotten. We went from not having very good depth to a lot of depth, and we've got very good. We got a lot of talent in there. So some of them are young players. Some of them may be transfer guys. Some of them are guys that have been here in the system. Some of them are guys that haven't played much but have been in their system for a couple of years. So these guys are growing. So, again, it's like I was saying earlier. We've got, here come Thursday, we're going to have 30 so days a month to figure out, who's going to be the people that's going to step out. And because I think that our players have done a great job. Dylan's done a great job with them this summer, spending time as a group and growing, and we're all excited to get out and finally have a chance to play in this system.
It's funny, going back to Brent, when I was a young parent, I had a lot of energy, no patience. Now I'm an old parent, I have no energy, but a lot of patience.
Yeah.
Brent has been patient, has been energetic since he got here. What do you think the secret to that is?
I just think it's his passion. It's a burning desire that he has inside him to one, continue to help and mold young people, and then just the passion to, the standard that we have to be the very best, the best of ourselves, and whether it's as coaches, whether it's mentors, whether it's our soul mission group, or whether it's our strength staff or whoever, just every single day, just be the best that you can be. And he wants that for everybody because he knows that's what our program. And everybody. Everybody's locked in. Everybody's heading in the right direction. Everybody has the same vision. Everybody has, it's clear cut what everybody's supposed to be doing anywhere in our program. And he's the guy that's in charge of that, and he's the guy that laid the blueprints and the foundation for it. And we're excited.
I've been asking coaches this same question. What's your favorite memory of fall camp? Something that brings a smile to your face, either as a player or a coach. Something you look back and You've been
I
through
mean,
a lot of them.
I don't know if I got a favorite memory. I just know this time of the year is so exciting. I mean, we finally are going to be able to spend time with our players. I mean, we're going to be around them from 7 o'clock in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. And this is the best time of the year because, you know, we're limited on the time that we can be around them in the summer, limited on the hours. Now our strength staff is with them all the time. Obviously, we take some vacation time in the summertime, and our guys have been here grinding. I mean, they've been working so freaking hard. I mean, they work harder these 2 months in June and July, and they work hard. But I mean, it's a grind in the summertime. There's not a lot of students here. Coaches aren't around as much. So, again, this is just a great time. Fall camp every year. I was just telling somebody coming down the elevator, it's like, man, this is. I was telling one of the players. You know, that one of the true freshmen that have not been here. You know, I was like, you're going to enjoy the next 30 days. I mean, it's going to be tough, it's going to be tiring, but you're going to enjoy the next 30 days.
Competition and culture go hand in hand.
Yeah.
It seems like those are the two
Yeah.
keyword buzzwords that we've heard from day one since Brent got here.
Yeah, no doubt, and that's what you know. We were just talking about it earlier. Is having guys being able to separate. You know, and again, I got a big group of guys in there. I got 15 guys in my room, you know, we're looking for your top 5 or 6 guys, and so the competition every single day that they have to bring in order to rise to the top. But I mean, that's what we want our whole group. That's what we want everybody, and we want everybody to be competitive. We want everybody to be bringing great ideas, and it doesn't matter if it's in the equipment room, the staff, or whatever. We want everybody to be their very best in their department, and if everybody's doing that, you know, that's the mindset. You're not going to go from one area to another and be let down inside our program.
Just from an experience standpoint, what does LV Bunkley Shelton bring?
First of all, he's a great kid. I mean, you guys are going to see him and get around him. He's always going to have a smile on his face. Very appreciative, very thankful. He's a great route runner. He's got great hands. I believe he's somebody that we're going to be able to count on. And, you know, he's a guy that makes a lot of competitive plays, very consistent, very solid. And, again, I kind of tend to go back to, I mean, he's a great kid. I mean, he's a, you know, he was so excited to have the opportunity to come here and be a part of this, and just to have the opportunity to compete and play for Oklahoma and be the best player he can be.
Is it unique from your view, seeing the defensive guys that weren't here last year coaching, have success on the recruiting trail? Everything seems to be coming together, and is that an indication that the culture that you guys have built is in place and it's getting better each day?
For the new coaches who
Yes,
got
for
here,
the new coaches,
for them having
yeah.
success,
Yeah,
is
from
that
your
a surprise
your
to
view.
me?
Not a surprise, but it almost a validation that like everything is moving in the direction that we thought it would.
Yeah. Well, I never thought that it wouldn't happen like this.
Sure.
I just, you know, because first of all, I knew who those people were. I've learned who our defensive coaches, who they are as people, and with the success that they have everywhere else, they're only going to continue to bring that here. And it's a great time right now. This is I've been here. This is 24 years as a coach, 29 overall as a player, and as a coach. This program is in good a position and heading into the best position area that I've ever seen. I really do. I believe that.
What's the adjustment been like for you then, going from just having a couple of guys in that room to having a big room? Has it been different for you?
Yeah, you just gotta. You got to see what's going on, and that's been the biggest change. Is, you know, having your eyes on 1 to 2 guys to 3 or 4 guys, and you know, you got to do a great job with film afterwards, and we got to do a great job of grading our players, and but that's been the biggest adjustment. Is just you know, and plus, you know, offensively how we play. You don't have a lot of time to really be looking around.
You've always been extremely active with the special team side of things. What does Jay Nunez bring to the program?
Boy, he's been really good. He's been a great addition. He helps us tremendously, you know, in that film room, and helps, you know, all of our coaches. Some of us have different responsibilities for different special teams. Some of us are in charge of certain special teams. But he's been very, very good. Glad to have him.
Is it a little bit different this year, just that Gabe's not here? There is like a little bit of a question mark as far as what you guys are going to do as place kicker.
Yeah, but I think that we've done a good job in the past of, grooming certain guys to be here and bringing certain guys in. So I think who we put out there, they'll be fine.
Another special teams question, if you don't mind. Michael Turk, how much of a game changer can Turk be? Just the way he's able to flip fields and do it consistently.
He's pretty good. He's as good as, Trustway was, since I've been a player coach here, is, probably one of the best that we've had here. Turk's really good. He's going to punt a long time in that next level. So, but he's a difference maker, and he's a great guy too. I mean, he works his butt off. He's just not. He's in that weight room. He's getting stronger. He competes. He does a lot of individual stuff out here on his own. Glad to have him.
Sooner Scoop HD.